Coach, tough loss, big rivalry game. Can you just tell me where you're at emotionally as a coach after a loss like this?
I feel awful. I'm disappointed. I let our team down, let our school down. We didn't play our best football tonight. It's disappointing.
You guys had dominated opponents offensively coming into this game today. You guys were only able to put up 10 points. I mean, what challenges did Fresno State's defense present to you guys?
I thought they did a good job of pressuring us, and having not seen it yet, I mean that's what I think happened. I think they did a great job of bringing some pressure that we didn't anticipate. We anticipated some, not as much as we got, and they did a very good job executing it and kind of keeping Shevin bottled up so he couldn't get out.
One stress tonight was on defense, holding Fresno State to 14 points and plus 200 turnover margin. So clearly defense has remained consistent. Offense has not. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Interested to hear what your thoughts are on the running game, just with where it's been out the previous 3 games. Where was that tonight?
Yeah, I think Jaime going out early really impacted that a little bit. I thought Maris came in and did a good job. I don't know exactly what that was. They also have good players, right, which is what I told you on my press conference on Monday, right? So it's the best team we played, and I knew that coming into it, and I'm disappointed that we didn't respond better.
Chev was just up here. He was talking about how some guys were injured. They're getting injured during the game. How much did that play into the loss, and how important is it to get these guys, make sure that they're healthy as the season goes on?
Yeah, injuries are part of the game, unfortunately, and when this far into the season, you're always going to have some guys dinged up, and and that impacted us tonight, right? And so, but that's an opportunity for someone else to play and for someone else to step up and make plays and do their job, right? And so that's something that we have to assess where we're at coming out of this one with who's beat up and where we're at.
The stat that stood out to me on offense, you guys were 3 for 14 on third down conversions. What's it going to take to fix that going forward? Because you guys complete at least plenty more of those. You guys are in a much better position in the game.
I would totally agree with you. And so we have to go to work on third down. We've been good so far this season on third down, but we weren't tonight. Right? They got after us, and that was a big swing in the game.
Do you think too much could be made out of something like this?
Probably just depends on who's doing the making, right? Like it's whose opinion, right? Like the way I look at it, we're halfway through the season. We got 6 games left to play. We have an incredible opportunity to stay in the conference race, to have a great season, right? And all that matters is this next game on the road in New Mexico State, which will be a tough game, right? Big travel, all that, but you got to play the schedule the way it is. So we have to get ready for this game now, and we have to learn from this game and find ways to improve, and then move on to this next one.
Special teams question. What did you think of Alex Weir being in the mix at punter today, and about Taryn missing that 32-yarder?
I thought Alex did a great job, right? Their punt returner is a big-time player. I don't think he had any yards returning, so that was fantastic. And then Taryn missing the kick is disappointing, and he's just got to keep swinging and clean that up, but he'll be all right. He hit 2 big ones last week.
Was there anything that Fresno did that surprised you that you didn't see on tape, or was it kind of you knew going in?
I knew going in this was going to be a dogfight. I knew it was going to be an absolute battle. It did not surprise me at all. It's what I told the team is 12-round heavyweight fight, 4 quarters, and that's exactly what it was. Right? It came down to the last possessions of the game, and when you play good people in our conference, that's what it is. It comes down to those games, and you have to be able to make the plays in those moments to give yourself a chance to win. And tonight we didn't.
Last question for Coach.
Shevin looked really, really pressured out there. I mean, he only completed half of his passes. It seemed like he never had time to really settle in. And, I mean, you guys were only able to put up under 40 yards of rushing. I mean, do you still have confidence in your offensive line?
Absolutely.
Or is there going to be any changes going forward?
Absolutely. Yeah. I believe in those guys. Those guys are great kids. They work their tails off. And, again, this is a group that's been playing together for 6 games now. You know what I mean? We had to put Maris in there when Jaime went down today, right? So that changes that, right? And so, no, we're not looking to make any changes. We're going to coach them up. We're going to love them up. We're going to get them ready to play.